For Philip Martinez, the CIP controversy is over, but for the leader of the opposition, United Workers' Party, Allen Chastanet, the general election campaign has just begun. In Tuesday's opposition press briefing, he once again called for the resignation of Investment Minister Ernest Hilaire for his alleged mishandling and lack of transparency of the Citizenship by Investment program. The integrity of the island's CIP has been objectively marred by the legitimacy of investors BMAX and the recent lawsuit against its largest investor, Caribbean Galaxy. Chastanet left no stone unturned, exploiting this quid pro quo that he insists, with little to no evidence, cost the island $1 billion.
If a company is given 6,000 files and it has a market value of 100,000 and now has a market value of 250,000, and there's no checks and balances as to how much they're going to sell it for, wouldn't they just sell it at whatever price? And that's a fair question. And if we asked the CIP unit, which we did, was there underselling in the marketplace, what we kept on hearing was, this is a commercial deal.
Chastanet, who brought Caribbean Galaxy into St. Lucia when he was Prime Minister, further elaborated his point, saying,
So what Galaxy is saying, one, you cannot amend the number of files that we're getting because that was a prearranged agreement under a quid pro quo, and we took the market risk. Secondly, they're saying now that the price has gone up to $100,000 to $250,000, we had agreed that the increase would go to us, Galaxy. I want us to understand that. So instead of Galaxy getting 100,000, now Galaxy is entitled to keep 250,000.
The leader of the opposition went on to say that by agreeing to those terms, the only benefactor of this deal is Caribbean Galaxy.
So to take on a loan of $100 million, the government agreed to allow them to get $600 million. 600% more. And then now, the value has gone to $1.5 billion US. So again, let me repeat that. It means for a loan of $100 million US dollars, Galaxy now can get up to $1.5 billion as its reimbursement.
Citizenship by investment programs are currently being retooled to meet higher standards. However, the new standards could make the pool of buyers much smaller, meaning that some programs may no longer even be profitable. However, in this present moment, the political value of CIP to the opposition is much greater than the economic value. If Chastanet can make the CIP scandal digestible to voters, it could help erode support for the ruling party. However, there is a chance that the CIP controversy could be much more like Rochamel and Grynberg and Dr. Ernest Hilaire's Range Rover. Issues that generate a lot of media but do not move the needle at election time. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Ostenay.